guys, it's Rosa here. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm here today with another haul video. This is my haul for September, so these are going to be my September makes. I've got a mixture of things this month. Some things I will be sewing for me in my quest to make more tops. I've got a couple of 2 tops planned for this month, and the rest are going to be projects for other people. So let's have a look. I've also got some patterns and a magazine with something very exciting inside that I'm going to show you. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the magazine. This is the magazine I bought this month, and it's an extra exciting issue of Love Sewing. If I open it up, because I can't remember what page it is. Here we go. It's got me in it. Woo! So if you want to find out more about my favourite patterns, yeah, go get Love Sewing magazine. I was so excited when they asked me to do this, and I really enjoyed writing it and choosing the pictures. It's actually really hard to choose the pictures because as you guys know, there are so many patterns which I just absolutely love. Yeah, it was really difficult to choose, but I narrowed it down to 6. And one of them I'm actually wearing right now, although I didn't pick it as one of my numbers. But you can see the little denim skirt which I'm wearing here. I've actually picked the Tilly and the Buttons Agnes top. As you know, that's my favourite jersey top. I'm wearing that skirt today. So this is what I'm wearing today. This is a ready-to-wear leotard. Like I said, I'm getting into my leotards, so I'd like to make one. And this is my favourite denim skirt which I've made. It's actually really warm here in London at the moment. It doesn't really feel like it's autumn at all. So don't need to wear tights still, which is great. We've got some friends coming over. I'm going to be cooking lunch. I need to get started soon. I was wondering what to make. I think I might do something like pasta. We can sit out in the garden and do that today, so that'd be lovely. So yeah, that is New Look. I can't remember what number it is, but I can read it in the magazine. New Look 6346, this skirt. And I know it's part of the Simplicity Pattern Challenge this these past few months. So it's a great pattern. I do recommend it. I really, really like it. Yeah, that's my first exciting bit of news. It's really strange, but really lovely. So I want to say thank you to everybody who subscribes to my channel and watches my videos, because without you guys doing that, there is no way I would ever have been asked to do this. And I've always loved writing, so it's really nice to see some of my writing and some pictures as well published. So yeah, thank you so much to Love Sewing magazine, and also thank you to all you guys, all the subscribers and viewers of the videos which I make, because without you it wouldn't have happened. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So move right on with some fabrics now. I'm going to start off with the fabrics for things I'm going to make myself, and then I'm going to move on to the projects I'm going to be making for other people. So a new pattern which I have acquired is the Tilly and the Buttons All a Blouse. I did some pattern testing for Tilly a little while back, and she very kindly gave me this pattern. This isn't the one I tested, but she very kindly sent me this pattern as a thank you. She's very lovely, and yeah, it's the All a Blouse. Like I said, I'm getting really excited to make some more tops and blouses. So I'm kind of cheating here because I've already nearly finished this blouse, but I'm not going to show it to you. I know I've got a lot of stuff going on this month, going back to work, so I don't want to overstretch myself. But the fabric I've chosen is this insane handprint fabric, which I just adore. Look how much I have of this. This is after I cut the blouse out. And the reason for this, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know this is actually a ginormous H&M duvet cover, which I brought because I just fell in love with it. I kind of thought I could have it on our bed, but then when you live with a boy, you kind of can't have pink hands all over your bed. You have to, this room is pretty feminine as it is, but I chose these ones from H&M, these nice leafy ones instead. And I picked this up. It was only £10 for a single duvet cover. I didn't need a double. I thought that would be like an insane amount of fabric. But this is a huge quantity. It's 1.5 meters wide, and then it's 2 meters long, but doubled. So you essentially get 4 meters. So the piece of fabric you end up with is 4 by 1.5 meters. So it's huge, plus 2 pillowcases. No, 1 pillowcase is a single, but still, it's just an insane amount of fabric. So I've cut out my order blouse, and it's looking absolutely lovely. I decided to go for, I'll turn it over so you can see, I've got a combination of views like I often do. I've made the long sleeve version, but I've added on the little scalloped collar because I just thought it was absolutely adorable. So it's going to look a bit crazy in this, but I love it. And I've actually got, as I said, so much of this fabric left over. Kind of tempted to do I'm not sure, either like a little summery party dress, because it's meant to be 30 degrees this week, so I'm kind of but then it will be raining by October, so I'm not entirely sure. I could just save it till next summer, or maybe make a nice skirt, because that actually looks kind of cute, isn't it, with like a red top. I don't know, but anyway, this huge amount of fabric. I do recommend checking out the duvet covers. That's my new thing. I know they did it on the Sewing Bee, so maybe I was inspired by that. But yeah, you get a hell of a lot of fabric for £10 in the sale, which was awesome. So yeah, really pleased with that. Excited for my Orla blouse. The second project I'm making for myself, this just came out the wash and it's insanely wrinkly. So, well, not really wrinkly. It's this kind of just sort of, hopefully it would have shrunk a bit, because that's what you want from you when you wash it. But it's this lovely blue and white striped fabric. So this is actually quite classy, I feel, compared to this crazy thing. But it's nice to mix it up, isn't it? So yeah, I really like these blue and white stripes. This is a cotton shirting I got on the Goldhawk Road quite a while back actually, but I've saved it up. And what I'd like to do, I've seen this fabric everywhere. This is very on trend, lots of blue and white stripes in the shops. I considered doing an off the shoulder top because I've just seen so many, but then again I was like, no, focus, it's not summer, it's not going to be summer forever. So I actually dug out this vintage pattern from my vintage pattern stash. This is a Very Easy Vogue 8744 from the 80s. This was actually my mum's in the 80s, I think. I got it from her. Whether she bought it subsequently or she actually had it in the 80s, it doesn't really seem like her style, if I'm honest, but it's really lovely. I've made it before. It's size 12, 14, 16, but in vintage patterns I tend to be a size 12, so I think, I know it will be fine because I've made a version of this before, which I wore in a video back in March, I think. It's like, I made this version, which is the short sleeve version, in a really nice sort of cream poly silk sort of georgette type fabric, and it has little flowers on and a big frill down the front, and I just love that frill. It just looks really cool, and this is a really easy pattern to sew up. So I'm wondering, I kind of thought this could, if I made this version, so the long sleeve version with the neck, or possibly without the neck, I mean it might be a bit better like that, it'd look a bit sort of Vivienne Westwoody, like she has such cool tailoring. So yeah, I'm pondering that. I think that's what I'm going to make, this blouse here. It's a bit crazy, but this fabric was dirt cheap. It was £5 a metre. I only bought 1.5 metres because for a top, and it's wide. That's a huge amount. 1.5 metre square should be absolutely plenty. And actually the blouse in here calls for 1.6 metres, but I'm sure I can eke out that extra 10 centimetres. I'm sure it will be absolutely fine. They often ask for more than is needed. So yeah, I'm very excited to give that a go. It should look pretty fun if you look at them together. I'm kind of excited for that. So those are my projects, my selfish sewing for September. And now I've got 3 projects for other people. So I mean, this is going to run over into October, but this next one can't because it's a birthday present. I mentioned in my previous video that I had a Harry Potter themed project coming. A friend of mine at work, her daughter is turning 8 and she is Harry Potter crazy. So I'm really excited about this project. I won't be able to show you this in the next video. I'll maybe take a photo of it before I give it to her or something, because of course it's her birthday before the end of the month, so I need to give it to her. I can't keep it for a video. But look at this incredible fabric. Can you guess what I'm going to make from this? This is actually silk. It was quite expensive. I think it was £12 a metre. Yes, it was £12. But it is silk, and it's exactly right for an invisibility cape. So I'm going to just wrap this around myself. I only needed 1 metre because she's tiny, she's only 8. So I'm going to be making a really cool invisibility cape for her birthday. It's got this, it feels gorgeous because it's silk. I mean, I didn't go out specifically looking for silk because it's a little fancy dress outfit really. But when I saw this, I was like, that is absolutely perfect. When you watch the films, which I do regularly, I love Harry Potter, it kind of does just have this look. So it's got these beautiful, because that's showing up, yeah, got these sort of see-through in parts, transparent rather, and then it's got these lovely purple leaves, swirls, and then diamantes as well, which are glued on. And yeah, my friend said she thought she would love anything with big, shiny, sparkly diamantes on. And I'm pondering whether to just make it in this as a little capelet, and I think that would look really cute. Or I did buy some cheaper, much cheaper fabric to line it with. So this was £5 a metre, but if I didn't use it for this, I could use this for something for the winter for me, because it's just one of my absolute favourite colours. Really rich fuchsia colour. Again, it's actually showing up quite surprisingly well on the camera. It's actually the same fabric as the curtains we have hanging up in this room right now. We have these lovely pink velvet curtains from IKEA, and I just absolutely love them. So yeah, I'm a big fan of fuchsia coloured velvet. I just think it's so beautiful. So I'm kind of pondering whether to line the cape with this lovely fuchsia colour, and then have the beautiful sort of shimmering flowery fabric on the outside, and it would give it a nice bit of weight if you lined it, or if it would look more like an invisibility cape if you could actually see through it. So I'm not entirely sure. Let me know down below what you think would be best, because I've never made an invisibility cape before. I've been looking at some patterns and things, some fancy dress kids patterns, or I probably will just be able to draft it myself. To be honest, it seems like quite a simple project. Yeah, it's just a little cape. So yeah, I hope you like those fabrics. That's a really exciting project for a Harry Potter fan like me. And then I've got 2 more things for other people. I've got another fabric which has just fallen down, so I'll pick it up. My friend Lucy, who is an illustrator, has done some really lovely work for, some illustrations, shall we say. I can't really say much about why, but she's created and she's worked really hard on some absolutely gorgeous illustrations for an upcoming very exciting project, and I can't say any more than that, but I really wanted to create a beautiful dress for her. It is going to be a dress, a fit and flare type dress. I basically asked her to design her dream dress, and I'm going to make it for her. So it's going to have a little cap sleeve. I haven't chosen a pattern yet, so that's why I can't show you a pattern, sorry. But it's going to have a little cap sleeve. I think it's going to have buttons down the centre and then have a little gathered skirt, so it should be just absolutely adorable. And she chose this fabric, which is a stretch cotton from Fabricland. This was £6 per metre, and I had to buy 1.5 metres. She's very petite, so I didn't need to buy a huge amount. I think that'll be more than enough. So it's 1.5 metres square to make her a little dress. And the nice thing with it having this black background, I thought, is she can wear this in the winter with tights, because it's a heavy stretch cotton, so she can wear it with tights, or she can wear it when it's warm without tights. So yeah, it's a good seasonal print. No, not really seasonal, not seasonal print. It's a print you can wear in all seasons, multi-seasonal. And it has these little birds on, which is so cute, and it's non-directional. As in, it has plants running all the way along it, which have to be the right way around. But the birds face all different directions, so you don't have to be too careful when you're cutting out, because if it's very directional, you know it's like you would have constantly be checking you haven't got a bird upside down on your bum or something. But it has these really gorgeous birds all over it in all different colours. So I'm really excited to work this fabric. These kind of fabrics are the ones where when you're working with them you just keep noticing different things, and I really like that. So yeah, I'm really excited to make this, and I love making dresses for other people, as you know. So yeah, really excited for that one. And the last project is going to be getting to grips with some more menswear. Like I said, I am going to show you this shirt which I made my boyfriend last month, and I said, oh, I'll show you in my haul video, but as luck would have it, he's actually wearing it today, so I can't show you that today. But I will insert a photograph in here so you can see the shirt which I made him recently. Again, if you follow me on Instagram at @RosabellaAngelica, you'll be able to see some photos on there as well. But the next step is making him a t-shirt. So I've dug this out my stash. This is the pajama, my go-to pajama pattern. It's so easy, it's simplicity, and it's so true. And I've never made the t-shirt before, but I'm sure it's absolutely fine. And it comes in a variety of sizes, so that's very handy. So it should be, because he quite likes the slim fit. And often men's patterns, we've discovered, come up enormous. So in the shops, you might buy a medium, but in simplicity patterns, it will be a small that I need to make. Otherwise, you end up with these ginormous shirts and things. So yeah, I'm going to have a crack at that t-shirt, although I think he might prefer a raglan sleeve. So I was wondering if any of you guys could let me know if you know of a good men's, tried and tested men's t-shirt pattern that has a raglan sleeve. I would very much appreciate it, because what we want to do is play around with a plain front, so t-shirts with a white front or another solid colour like a blue or a pink, and then have a different contrasting sleeve. So I'm really excited to have a go at that. I was thinking, I think he really is interested in chevrons, but they're really hard to find, so I might end up doing a stripe. I don't know. I'm really excited though to have a go because I really enjoy sewing for him and I really enjoy sewing for my friends. So yeah, that is all my stuff for this month, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you click subscribe for new sewing vlogs every weekend. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!